Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I bring you something new. I never reviewed these figures, although I have one of them at least. So this is from the amazing Yamaguchi line from Revoltech, and this is the Arkham Knight figure. So I'm a big fan of the Arkham Knight, and this figure in this scale was so well done that I decided to fill in the gap in the 6 inch collection, and so I really decided to buy it. These are not cheap figures, so I had this pre-ordered and bought from Amazon Japan, and I got this already 1 month ago. But only had the chance to review it. This will be a complex review because, as you know, this figure can turn into Red Hood as well. So, of course, it requires you to disassemble some of the parts, and I will be doing this to you in first hand. I didn't do this yet, but let's start with the packaging. So there's a lot of artwork here of the figure. There is some in the background inside the box, some Arkham Knight artwork as well, and then here some poses and the alternate configuration with Red Hood, which actually you have two configurations because they have two chests here. You probably noticed, I think this was a recent requirement from DC, that you cannot show guns, so this figure comes without guns, with these swords only and these daggers. Fortunately, someone already made models of the guns and the rifle, which I will have to 3D print and paint to give it to this guy. So that's it for the box and accessories. Lots of things. I will not go now with the parts for turning this guy into Red Hood, but you have lots of hands. So you have these two finger pointing hands, and then you have this grabbing hands. Oops. And this trigger hands. It's like Revoltech already anticipated that people would go and find guns to give to this guy. So that's a good thing. And then these daggers. To be honest, I would have preferred for them to give it something else instead of these things, because it doesn't have daggers or swords. So I don't know. I have no idea what they could have given us, but instead of wasting plastic on these things, maybe reduce the price. Yeah. So that's it. Articulation, well, mixed feelings here. These figures normally have good articulation, but here, because the tights are so thick, the articulation is not that good down there. But first, looking at the details, it's very nicely detailed. I think they captured everything here. By the way, I was thinking of, instead of giving weapons, well, they could have given another head with the like the hood display that you can see in the game, that there's something being displayed here. Well, that could have been an option, given another head with that small detail, but okay. So nicely detailed and sculpted and painted as usual from just Japanese figures. Normally they are extremely well assembled and sculpted and painted. No complaints there. So articulation, as I was saying, so the neck is there on a pivot joint, and then the head itself, if it rotates as well, and you can have a good motion here, lots of possibility. Then the shoulder I don't like because it's so much on the Yamaguchi, this type of thing, but the articulation, but it's what they use, so what can you do? Because when in certain poses it's really exposed and it's not something that looks really nice, but so a lot of motion. You have swivel here at the upper arms, also almost more than 45 degrees. This is also has some motion here, as you can see, the shoulder pad, and then also quite good motion here at the wrist. So yeah, okay, let's put this guy more hiding those shoulders, and then you can bend here quite well, as you can see, and look all the way down. Oh, what's going on down there? Okay, and then you can rotate here at the waist, and then that's where the problems begin. You can open quite well here, but then because of this you cannot even close the legs properly, so this is the maximum you will go. And it's not too bad, but I think if the tights were not that thick, you could close them a little bit more, and I think that would be okay. So you can twist these as well. So motion here, dual inch, if you can call it. It's not dual inch, but it's actually single. I apologize because I'm not that familiar, because my other Yamaguchi figure that I have, it's still in the box. I never took it out and I had to take this out. I was thinking of whether should I take it out or not, but I decided to take it out and then review it. I'm not a core collector of these figures, so I don't know all the details on them. And then there is also some articulation here or not. It looks like it, but no. Looks like it, but not real. So that's it. And then at the feet. No. And now let's try and turn this guy into Red Hood. But before that, I forgot the stand comes with the stand. I didn't even take it out of the packaging of the plastic booth yet. So let's try and turn this. So as far as I know, I think you need to remove this head. Okay, that's removed, and you need to replace it with this one. Yeah. Okay, so it's going in, not friendly. Okay, so head is done. Now you need to replace these four arms, so you need to remove this, and you need to remove here the This probably was not a good idea to make a live video of this assembly. Okay, let's leave that for now. Then these parts come out as far as I know. But yeah, well, it's not coming in. But okay. Okay, so the shoulders. Okay, so these are easy. Okay, shoulders are done, or at least one of them is. Okay, next one. Okay, so it doesn't have arms now. Let me see. Okay, this one is coming out rather easily. I don't know why the other is sort of stuck. Okay. It's really, really stuck. Oh. Let's see if I can take this apart. Okay, this came out. I'll end up doing half of it only, I guess. Okay, so this arm is done. Then you have to remove the chest. Okay, chest plate is rather easy, apparently. So you can have this or this. I'll go with this. And then you just need to remove this knee things, knee pads. I think there. Okay, one came out. Then okay, so this is done. This one is incredible. Some of them come out rather easy and the others not. This is a really challenging. Okay, I think it's done now. Okay, so only the arm left. I would say it's always a good idea to put this in hot water to sort of make it easier to remove. But okay, so this is done as well. Only the okay. Only for some reason this this thing here doesn't come out, but I will not force it for now. I'll try to maybe put it on some hot water or something to try and remove it. So yeah, and so this is the Red Hood version, with the exception of this thing on the armor on on the forearm. So yeah, so it was challenging, but it was done. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Subscribe, thumbs up, and see you in my next video.